should not be here, mortal! Your blood is forfeit! Your flesh is mine!
Look out! In the cage! Over here!
I can fall.
Quickly, quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The Sigil Keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion Gate open. Find the sigil stone. Remove it and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
So is there any way to open this cage or no?
Get the key!
Alright. Go ahead and leave him here, I guess. Alright, I have the key to the keep. Now I must reach the stone and remove it. Alright. So that won't work. Gosh, this weighs 60. My gauntlets need to be repaired. Why don't these armors disappear like the other ones? Usually when I drop an armor, they vanish after a few seconds. Let's see. So we got the key, now we'll go get the stone. 37. Why in the world do I have this? Oh wow. 76 carry weight, good grief. That's a lot of gold though. Let me, broken item, why am I carrying that? That's 2. I need to get rid of 2 more of something. Two more of something. I suppose I could, a mod list? No, I don't have a mod list yet for my game. I haven't. I've got about 200 mods or so, and I just haven't taken the time to. I just haven't taken the time to build a mod list yet, and I do need to do that. Alright, I need to get rid of 2 more of something. I guess I could give away some of my arrows. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me go get rid of this carry weight. I think I need to go this way, maybe? Alright, yeah, here we go. However, what I do have in place of currently in place of a mod list posted is I've been importing my gameplay over to my YouTube channel, and a number of my YouTube imports YouTube imports have links to the various mods that I have been using in my gameplay. So I've tried to do that to make up for not yet being able to get a mod list put together on my Pastebin page to share with everybody. I mean, I'm eventually going to do that, I just haven't really had the time to do it yet. I've got so many mods that I'm running at the moment. But the dark mod link Dark Mod link I just simply wanted to share for people that really enjoyed the Thief games. I've personally never played Thief, although I would like to. I just have never picked that particular one up. And so anyways, that's more of the Dark Mod is more of a stealth game, and so for people that like stealth and or the Thief series, plus the mod is free. It's free to download and play. So that link was simply something I wanted to share because I figure a certain number of people might enjoy it.
Yes? Let me take a look at what you've got. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Daedric Battle Axe. Well, 1,000 is better than nothing, I guess. And I need to purchase some hammers. Dremora Caitliff robe. You know what? Let me just take a look at that. It was a pleasure trading with you. Would you consider helping me with a problem? I can do that. What's the nature of the trouble? It's been a while since I went exploring an ancient ruin on my own, and I quite missed the adventure. Last time I went, I nearly got myself killed. I got out, but I had to leave something behind. It was an Akaveri blade that I had received as a gift back in the day. Blast my mind, for I can't remember where I left it. It's all a haze. But it must have been in a nearby ruin. Maybe Belladurbo, Garlus, Agia, or Trumbull. Will you help me? Sure, I'll help you out. So you really dare? Thank you and good luck. Alright, sir.
Good day.
The Merchants of Angel. Actually, I wanted to sell that robe, but I just wanted to see. Not a bad looking robe. It does weigh 40, oddly enough. So we might as well sell it. If he's got...
What can I do for you?
I don't even know if he's got the money
What
for
can
it.
I interest you in?
$23. Alright.
A pleasure to serve you. Farewell.
Okay. So with that accomplished, let me get back to The dwarven arrows. I can't use those, can I? Alright. Back to Oblivion. All I see so far is OCO, Gosh, Dark and Darn, No Man, Breathing Idols, Improved, Flame, Meat, Enhanced, Better Quality, Inventory, Atmospheres. Yeah, those are just some of the stuff I've got so far. Those are just some of the items that I have so far. But there's others. In a lot of the videos, I just tried to highlight what was there. It certainly isn't a comprehensive list. So I just tried to see what I could share. Okay, so they saw me anyway, huh? Okay, well, I guess we will fight it out then. Does it ever crash? Oh yeah. In fact, right before I got into the tower, I actually had to get rid of a mod. That was literally, it was a mod called Ghetto Waterfront, which is actually it's a rather impressive mod. And I would encourage people to at least download it and try it. I just was having a terrible time with my game being very crashy using it. But I suppose someone could, and I could have probably stabilized the game if I wanted to spend time working with the mod trying to do that, but I just didn't have the time and wasn't interested in doing that, so I'm sure someone could make it stable. How did I figure that was the cause? Well, just in the course of gameplay, there's moments in the game where the game just really tends to get more unstable more frequently. And such was the case in that area of the waterfront where I had the mod for it. And then, literally, no sooner did I get rid of the mod, I was able to fast travel to the Oblivion gate. That is the wrong spell. You know what, we'll use it anyway. Actually, it wasn't an FPS problem. It was simply crashing to the desktop, and then whenever I would try to fast travel away from there, or even go on foot to get away from the place, the game would crash to desktop again. Yeah, I do have Oblivion Stutterer Remover. That's another mod that I have installed. Okay, so that goes back to the main floor. So yeah, it was just constantly crashing, and I simply could not fast travel or physically move my, well, physically, I mean move my character far enough from the waterfront area in the game to try to remedy it without the game crashing, so I literally had to just delete the mod, and then I was able to get away from there without any problem. But that's basically, that's what was, oh crud, that's what was occurring, is the frequency of the crashes every time I would get to that area. That's what basically told me that's what the problem was. There's a problem with it if you don't change the B hook critical sections to 1, or to change it from 1 to 0, then you can get your melee sound effects back. And that makes sense for the CTD fix. Yeah, I mean, the actual mod itself, again, it's called Ghetto Waterfront. I mean, it's a really fantastic idea, because what it does is basically it reworks what the buildings and everything. It reworks what the layout of the buildings and the way they look. It just looks so much more run down than it does in vanilla. In the vanilla game, the waterfront just kind of looks like a rundown village, and there's just not enough deterioration. Whereas the ghetto mod for that area makes it look more like a slum area. So it's a really good mod, a really good idea. And as far as the mod doing its job, it does its job very well. I just don't know why it was causing my game to crash, but that was the problem. So, I mean, I'm sure somebody, if they wanted to spend time with it, could probably stabilize their game using the mod. I just didn't have the time for it. It looks nice. I wish this was implemented to better cities. They did a better job on it Better Cities is a rework of every city. I was thinking about using Better Cities, but because of the number of mods just began increasing so greatly, I thought better against it. Because there was just no way in the world. I mean, it would just... Trying to have Better Cities run in the mods that I have running work currently would just... it would make the crashes so much worse. Alright, let me grab some health. You know what, let me do a save here for a second. So even though I had problems with it, I would still very much encourage people to give it a look, to give it a try. Because they might like the look of it. And it is worthwhile, so... My sword skills are just pathetic. Stunted Scamp. I should mention another mod that I'm using is Mascar's Oblivion Overhaul, which is that's a mod that I think people should check out. They might like it. You should definitely fix the B-hook critical sections, though I'm not sure if you've noticed your melee sounds are gone. A standing stunted scamp. The melee sounds are gone? I mean, they're still there. Let's see, that's a door there, isn't there? Oh, when I'm hitting somebody? It's actually making a sound like when I fight the Dremora. You can hear the clang of the weapons hitting the armor. Mascar's is a good overhaul, but you prefer FCOM? Okay, that's one I haven't tried before. Hit a body or a... oh, actually, let me do this. There's a sound there, but it's very, very minimal. But yeah, I'll go ahead and make a change on that one. Is that in the ini file? The critical section, is that in the ini file, I would imagine, I guess? FCOM is very difficult, though. I wouldn't try it unless you're very good at the game, and it's hard to download. There's a trailer on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I should also mention that Mascars is really the only and first overhaul mod of that type that I've ever tried anyway. I've never used an overhaul mod like that before in my previous gameplay of Oblivion. Glass arrow. Okay. Oh, that's where it's located in the, oh, it's in the stutter remover. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to, I'll take a look at that then. Let's see. Gosh, we got a ways to go to get up there. Sneak skill increased. And I guess I should ask you, Yuri, because you may know this. Have you ever, FCOM is 4 overhauls. It combines Francesco's Creatures, Oblivion Warcry, Obscuro's Overhaul, and Mardigan's Monster Mod. Okay. I've actually used Mardigan's Monster Mod in a previous playthrough, but I've never used Warcry. Oh, crud. Oops. You know what, let me just go with Moonlight. Thank you so much for that follow, Yuri. I appreciate the support. Glad you could visit us. I'm gonna hop out though, but I'll definitely give you a follow. I like seeing modders. Kinda sad that I barely see any modders stream their games. Kind of rare, especially heavy modders. Oh, yeah, let me just go ahead and ask you right quick. Have you yourself ever constructed any mods for the Oblivion game using the construction set? And specifically audio mods? Because there's audio mods that I would personally like to create for the game, but it is pretty much next to impossible trying to find a decent tutorial online with regard to learning how to create an audio effects mod and then how to import it into the game. There's just very little tutorial on the construction set, especially for audio modding purposes, and I was just curious if that's something you had ever personally done before, and if you might know some good websites or resources. Sadly, I just custom mod with an OP ring. Sadly, I wish I was good like the community. Okay. Yeah, it's basically well, the particular audio mods I was thinking of making were for the for places like the ships in the harbors. There's really not a decent sound of water lapping up or hitting up against the boats or the side of the harbor. And the same with the various wood ships around Cyrodiil by these small docks. There just isn't any kind of a water sound of the water gently hitting up against the wood of the boat or the dock. And then another audio mod I was wanting to make for the game was specifically to enhance the fire sounds for things like the campfires and for things like the fireplaces in the various buildings. I mean, there's really not a distinct or discernible sound for things like that. It's really, and if there is a sound, it's really, you can barely detect it. So those were the kind of audio things. Yeah, it's kind of sad, honestly. There was a mod for the shoreline. Okay. So anyways, that's the kind of thing that I was going for, is something to enhance certain areas and environments. Because if you shut the music off and if you're running around in the forests and stuff, it's really amazing how lackluster environmental audio is in the game. I mean, it's a pretty quiet game without the music. For fire, sadly, the only one is improved fire and flames with sound, which gives louder sounds, but they're not different, they're just louder. But yeah, I see that'd be cool, man. I wish there was too. Yeah, so basically I think what I've just concluded is I'm just going to have to try and do what other modders do and just take baby steps and learn the construction set application and just do trial and error, I guess. But anyways, that's just kind of something I've thought about doing, yeah. Yeah, the quicks rock your ship, makes the ships move. But yeah, there isn't any sound in it. It just makes the ships move, which is really nice. Alright, Yuri, have a good one. Thanks again for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Okay, so I need to figure out, I guess I'll just use shock again. Crud. Let me get some health again. Alright. Alright. I've got to get... for goodness sake, I don't have any health potion, do I? Alright. Well, good grief. Run away. Alright. Okay. You know what, let me do a save there. And you know what, guys, I gotta get going actually myself in about 8 minutes. So, we'll definitely pick it up here tomorrow. There goes my torch. Let's see. $412, huh? Dremora Greaves. Looks like we can get a fairly good amount of gold from that one, I guess. Dremora Mace. Ugh. Let's drop that. That's not worth carrying around. Dremora Bow. Yeah, I won't be able to work with that one. Okay. So, let's see. We'll use ourselves another torch. Oh, we're back here again. Gosh. So we gotta go back this way. The Plain of Oblivion. Let's see, weren't we here previously? Or maybe this is a different, this is actually a different tower, isn't it? Oh, this guy. We're back here again. Good grief. Where's my torch? So that's where that goes. Oh, good grief. Almost got skewered. That goes that way. Let's do a save there. Okay, this is a transport, I think. Yeah. crud. Oh, crud. No. Not that one, but this one. I wonder if I can hit those creatures from down here. Come on, game, for Pete's sake. Now it wants to freeze up on me. There's all sorts of creatures up there. Maybe I better stick with my sword. Alright guys, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting, and I'll be back around 7 or 8 this Sunday evening. So until then, you guys take it easy, and I will see you all next time. So long, everyone.